Okay, I'm going to pick 3 and we'll see what is the topic of the morning. First card out is Ingenuity. Second is House. And last is Prejudice. Okay. Okay. I pulled 3 other cards. So what we have is Ingenuity and hanging up, being hung up. Okay. So in order to have ingenuity, then you need to be able, rather than see, maybe you need to see from a different perspective. Things are getting hung up, okay? Things are not flowing as well as you'd like. When it comes to your home, your living conditions, being able to have more opportunities, starting opportunities, okay? And part of it could be your prejudices, when it comes to looking at opportunities in the world, who's got what, and so you have a tendency to close down, okay, get stuck in your prejudices, whether it's you have money and your prejudice against those who do not, or you do not and your prejudice against those who have, okay. In order to move forward, we have to get rid of those prejudices so we can have more ingenuity, have more ability to create things. And you can't create things unless you can see from a different perspective. Otherwise, you can keep getting hung up on your prejudices, and so that keeps your house, your family, your place of your life situation from opening up to more prosperity, more being able to see where there are openings, okay? So if you want to be successful, if you want to get to the top, you need to let go of those prejudices. Because that's going to keep hanging you up. You become the hangman, okay? And you're not having any new ideas. You're not opening to expansion, okay? If you want to come up with new ideas, then get rid of your prejudices that are hanging you up. You need to see from a different perspective and open up so that you can come up with new ideas, new plans, new ways of being. We want to see this opportunity for everyone, not for a limited few, okay? So again, the major hang-up is prejudices. Prejudices that cause you to be hung up, and it keeps you from having new ideas, new ways of seeing, coming up with better plans, okay? And it keeps you stuck revolving in the same drama. So open up, get rid of the prejudice type things that that you're hung up on and keep revolving around. Now we could see this with, again, the rotten tangerine. We could see just how this prejudice and this hate just keeps him from going forward. He just keeps revolving on that one thing, okay? Stuck there. I want Obama. I want Hillary. I want Biden. I want them all jailed. I want them out of the way, because they just push every single button he's got, okay? They are what he is not, and he cannot stand it. He cannot stand it. So you see how it keeps this rotten tangerine just going in circles. Okay? So, learn that lesson from there. Get rid of the prejudice. It doesn't matter whether it's prejudice against skin color, whether it's prejudice against social standing, whether it's prejudice against, whatever it is, whatever the prejudice is, wherever you're getting hung up on, in that mental spin that keeps you from being able to access more creativity. That's what I want to say. To be able to access more creativity. So in order to access more creative things, endeavors, you need to get rid of this prejudice things that you keep staying on this hamster wheel just spinning on, because it's not going to aid you or anyone else. It just keeps you stuck on this unending wheel of angst, and keeps you from accessing more creativity, okay? Now, every once in a while, we see these wonderful stories. Like there's one out that this guy was in prison. He was very white supremacist, okay? Now, who knows if he grew up in it or if he just, was stuck in this angst and adopted it, as a way to buffer his angst. And a way to, try to put blame somewhere else. Try to, it's that fault. It's not that I'm not doing what I should be doing. It's their fault. It's all against me, So when he got out of jail, his parole officer was a black woman, okay? And she didn't have this prejudice. She was just very straight with him. And he wound up seeing her as one of his best friends in the end. So he was going to the tattoo parlor to have these white supremacist things taken off his body. But when he was able to finally let go of this prejudice and this drama and hamster wheel, he was so much happier, much more grounded, able to see more clearly and to move forward in his life. But as long as he stayed on that hamster wheel of prejudice and anger and, vitriolic hatred against everyone without knowing, without taking the time to know anyone, it just kept him hung up. And when he was finally able to see, that his parole officer, she was a decent person and she wanted his welfare, and he finally broke through that hard shell of just ignorance that had him by the throat for so many years, he was able to move forward. So, is it really worth it to stay on a hamster wheel of prejudice and hate and vitriolic nonsense? Or is it better to actually stop and come to know, come to explore, find out reality versus one's assumptions and locked in ideations, which don't come from fact, they come from supposition, they come from just a way to try to insulate oneself from reality. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here. Hopefully this has helped somebody out there in some short manner. But thank you so much for tuning in and spending some time with me this morning. Much love and light to everyone. And I'm going to go through and pick somebody for the gift away. And Fonda has won the debate 2020 picture. Okay, so congratulations, Fonda, on that, and I hope you enjoy it, and I will get that out in the mail to you Tuesday when I get back from Roswell. I wonder if my license, if I get it in Roswell, that I can go anywhere in the universe now. Is it alien approved? Anyway. Oh, mercy. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you online.